Record. Yeah. Hello, my amazing listeners. This is Lord and ITPs. Incredio KE. This is Nakushow podcast cut tuanze tena. Hello, my amazing listeners. This is Incredio KE, and you're watching Nakushow podcast, or you're listening to Nakushow podcast with me, Lord I, the self-proclaimed Lord Tipis. So today it's Trouble Tuesday, and I was just thinking, we always pay our taxes, yeah? So where do our taxes go? And I was reading some things. So here's where our taxes go. Number 1, funding public services. Number 2, social welfare programs. This include unemployment benefits, food assistance, housing support, healthcare, and vulnerable populations may be the pesa za wazee. Number 3, infrastructure development, manjia, nini, all those things. Number 4, public education. Number 5, healthcare. Number 6, national defense. Number 7, economic stability. Number 8, redistribution of wealth. They say progressive tax system can help redistribute wealth by taxing higher income individuals and corporations at higher tax rates, which can reduce income inequality. Number 9, environmental initiatives. Number 10, legal framework. Taxes are collected to maintain the legal and regulatory framework of our country, including the enforcement of laws and the operation of the judicial system. This is e.g. the police, military, those things. So, and I wanted to know how much did KRA collect in 2022? Let's see what the internet tells us. So, despite an economic slowdown occasioned by an unfavorable global fiscal environment, KRA recorded a revenue collection of Kenya shillings 2.166 trillion for the period July 2022 to June 2023, compared to Kenya shillings 2.031 trillion in the last financial year. Isn't it trillions, maze? In your mind, try to put those zeros according to how many zeros do you think a trillion has? It's 9. Yeah, I think 9. Yeah. No. It's 12. 9 is a billion. Let me confirm. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12 zeros. How many zeros are in your bank account? How many zeros? Yani, Wakenya, we paid taxes 1 to 12 zeros. And how many? We are 40 million, yeah? 40 million, 12 zeros. A million, 40 million, those are 7 zeros. 7. So, we added 5 more zeros to our population. Shit, that's a lot of money. Fuck. Now, with all of those zeros, the government is broke. Yet, those government officials, you elect somebody, kidogo they are driving a very huge car, taller than me, very huge car. It drinks like, what does it drink? Like, Ona venye elephant inakunywa na trunk. Yani those guzzlers drink like that. Huyu ni mtu ako his first time hajaonja pesa. Yeah? And then others, they are just traveling with a fleet of 8 cars. That fleet of 8 cars, and these are not, it's not a president, it's not it's an important person, yes, but not that important. Traveling with 8 cars, and one car maybe costs like 10 million. Let's say tumweke gari 10. 10 million times 10, that's 100 million. Cars only. Asicheka mafuta. Yo, are we together at this point? Tujeka mafuta. So, let's say we are going to where? Let me say my Embu, my hometown. So we are going to Embu. Embu is only, I think, 110 kilometers from Nairobi. Yeah, let's say 100 kilometers. Those things, they usually kunyonya, like nonsense. Let's put it on a good scale. It will consume like 8 kilometers 8 kilometers per liter times 100 kilometers. How many liters are those? Around 80. It's 100 kilometers. Na hii kitu inakunywa 1 liter per 8 kilometers. So, how many liters let's drink for 100 kilometers? It's 8 divided by 100 divided by 8. Let me do that. I was bad at math. So, you have to go slowly on this one. 100 divided by 8. 12.5. Let's say 13. 13 liters. 13 liters. Each liter right now, diesel, 200. 13 times 200. This is 6. Even it's not a lot of money. Yeah, 6. 2600. 2600, that's one trip. To make a 3K too. 3K. One trip. Na kurudi. That's 6K. Kwenda kurudi. Like you have 10 cars times 10. That's 60K. Just because one person is going somewhere. Yani, acha nifike Embu. Afu nirudi. To go there, I require 10 cars to take me there. I am a very important person. Let me use the taxpayers' money to fuel all these cars just for nothing. Just to have a bodyguard who opens the door for another bodyguard, so that bodyguard can open the door for my bodyguard, so that my bodyguard can open the door for me. Or can open the door for my personal bodyguard, so that my personal bodyguard can open my door. Only. Yani, that's 60K. 60K. That person has spent 60K on just a random trip. Maybe a useless trip. Alafu, there is a person who is earning 20K. That's maybe a policeman. A policeman usually ako kwa barabara each and every day. Noise pollution, vuta vumbi ya hizo magari zenye kwa mavumbi, gases emitted by those cars. And then you expect this police officer to be to maintain integrity on that road. Let's say it's a traffic police. You want that traffic police to maintain integrity. Yet, one trip ni mshahara yake ya miezi 3. Shit. And I wonder. Yani, ati nimeona hizo pesa ni ngapi? How much was that? 2.166 trillion. No. How much are we in debt? How much is Kenya How much is Kenya in debt? Kenya, as of January 2023, the public debt stock amounted to Kenya shillings 9.182 trillion. So 2.166 minus 9.182 trillion. In around 5 years, we have completed our debt. Around 5 years. If in a year we can collect 1 trillion, let's say even we collect 1 trillion, man. In 10 years, we have eliminated all our debt. So, and I wonder, this money is too a lot, man. It's going later to waste. Yani, the poor are just being kept poor, while the rich are getting richer with our money. I think taxes are the biggest scam. How can... And then you find these politicians, they are just going to mock people who culture. They are just going... And I think Pia, it's our level of somehow a level of idiocy to see somebody coming with 10 cars and then you start praising him, and it's your money that is being used to fuel that car. Then he comes, tells you lies, nini. And then when he tells you that, yes, that's good. Yes, keep up, keep stealing our money, we'll give you more. Yo, but we should be very, inaitwaje, kuumwa. When you're buying something, you're paying taxes. When you're being paid, you're paying taxes to the government. The exact same government that is taking that your money to go and finance some minister's kid in Australia to study. Well, your own kid is being sent home because hana viatu mzuri, hana uniform, the uniform is torn. Yani, if we took this thing seriously, would be able to we can be able to elevate that standard of living within, I think, 1-2 years. Why is the president going to look for jobs where there are jobs here? We have very fertile lands. I usually say that. We have very fertile lands. Plant tea money is being stolen. Coffee money is being stolen. You hear our deputy president saying that he is unable to deal with cartels. How? I'm just wondering how. We are paying 2.166 trillion, yet you are saying you don't have the wezo. You have the whole government. You have the whole government by your side. Yani, you can tell the police, leave what you're doing. This person is stealing our money. Go get this person. How can a person be so powerful than the government? Yes, maybe they can be too powerful. But, or tell Kenyans, yo, this is the person who is stealing your money. He lives here. And we are unable to deal with him. So, you, chezani kinyinyi, go deal with him. There will not, no penalty, nothing will be against you. It's this person who is stealing your money, go and deal with him however you like to. As we are neighbor. So, if they cannot do what we elected them to do, see, they leave them to us to deal with them. Or I want to understand how these things happen, or how these things are run, because I don't understand. Yani, bei ya mafuta inapanda, bei ya vitu inapanda, kila kitu inapanda. Then this sijui ati government of kwanza height that high government officials, they are just increasing their salaries. If everything is going up, even us increase our salaries. Teachers increase their salaries. Doctors increase their salaries. So that we can be at par. Because eleweki, if 1 liter is going as 200 and this karao ana earn 20k, hey, ampandishi mshahara yake, amfanyi anything about, or zinaitangwa aje, allowances, then pay them allowances. If a karao goes kusimama kwa baro, you paying him an allowance ya kuvuta hizo magases, maddiesel, mapetroli huko na vumbi. Pay him an allowance ya kusimama huko kwa barabara. If he collects like 5,000 per day, give him that 5,000. And it's better to be where we follow rules, everybody is happy following rules, than where we are unhappy not following rules. And yet rules are only applying to one side of a party, and that's to the poor side. Yani rules is, and I wonder, we Kenyans or Africans, we are funny people, because we always support the evil people, the bad people. We always support the baddest, the worst of the people. Yani, we voted somebody in so that they cannot go to jail. Yet, we know that they should be in jail. Yes, I know we are united, nini, but we should be a bit more, we should think a little bit more when we are making our choices. These are choices that affect us directly. Like now, accessing a loan is one hell of a problem, because government is borrowing everything from our banks. So even me, if I was a banker, how can I kopesha you and the government is promising me more better things? How will I kopesha you? And yes, I like that we are hardworking, but shit. I was talking about tea and coffee. Ebu imagine, right now, where I come from, higher bonus imetoka na 43 bob. 43 bob for a kg. Imagine 43 bob for a kg of tea. And kuchuna kg, shit, it takes a lot of time. And tea does not grow where it's very sunny. It grows at very cold areas. Like for example, we are next to Mount Kenya forest. Very cold areas. And then you find that this person ameamka asubuhi, hata amekula tu breko, wearing some dirty clothes because you cannot go into tea plantations. It's wet. Kuna inaitwa aje dew. It's dew. There is dew. You cannot wear the clean clothes to go chuna manjani chai. So you're wearing nguo za kazi, you know they are not clean. Yeah, that's number 1. Number 2, your health is at risk because you're waking up very early in the morning. Some people even chuna when it's raining. It's raining, very cold, you're wearing dirty clothes za kazi, and maybe you don't have protective zinaitwa aje garments, like gumboots nini. So tengia kule na zinaitangwa mapatapata, futa pumps. So unaingia kwa majani na futa pumps, unadunga miguu nini, then you are paid 43 bob per kg. Hiyo ni bonus. Then you wonder, what the fuck is just happening? And people, they are just being used like tissue paper. Unaambua acha nijipanguze na haya mazafu, hata hakuna santi man. Just unapanguza shonde ya msee man. Yeah, and people, they cannot complain ama nini. Just accept whatever it comes, because at some level we don't care about anything. Yet we have one of the best soils there is. There are lands, meaning huge tea plantations. Yani, even if you have a huge tea plantation, it's not necessarily that you become rich. There is no culture of being rich. There is no culture. That's why when people go abroad, they never come back. To invest in their villages, maybe to invest in their people, to impact knowledge to their people. And by them mostly inaletwa na hawa watu wazee, because kasa hii Gen Z we are a bit woke man. We are a bit woke man. Because as we don't want bullshit by the way. We don't want bullshit. Ndio. Yani mtu anakuibia do ya majani, kahawa, kila kitu. And then he comes to say, "Yo, we are unable to deal with these people who are stealing your money. Yet we give you those votes. What are you doing with them? Man?" Even production of milk now, it's becoming hectic because people are stealing left, right, center. The farmer, nothing goes to the farmer, man. And the farmer, I think the farmer is what is it called? The backbone of society, because agriculture is the backbone of our society. We imagine if tea could be paying well, coffee could be paying well, even it's not a lot of money, 100 bob per kg. 100 bob only. Then a person, mtu produce tuseme like 100,000 kilos, because I think that's possible. Tea, I think it's possible. One person to produce 100,000 kilos. We imagine multiply that by 100 bob. Hiyo ni bonus. 100,000 hizo ni zeros ngapi? 5 plus 2 7. That's a lot of money. Imagine if my father was producing around kilo ngapi? Yeah, let's say 50k ama 10k. 10k. 10,000 kilos, that's a million bob. Ukilipo na so. Imagine my father right now apata bonus, hakuna mita kwa mfuko. Mita shit. So yadi ningekuwa South Africa nikikula pesa yake. But now I'm here struggling. You can't even call your father to borrow 100 bob. What the fuck is that? You have to hustle in your own terms. Like now, me, I could be managing my father's tea estate, and the government is paying us well. But now, I'm here looking for a way out to become rich. Even not necessarily to become rich, to become a bit financially stable. Shit. But imagine, I could be up country man na kidabu pickup. I'm there. Kazi ni kuchuna majani day in day out. Watu wako na protective gear mzuri nini. Like now, we don't want machines, because machines will come replace people. If we were being paid good money, those machines would be there. Because people have money we want to do work faster, to produce more, maybe quality can go down, but now it will be depending on quality. Yes, we produce good tea. Alafu hebu kwanza niangalie website kama majani inatoka ngapi. Amazon. You know, these things with internet, everything becomes accessible. Let me look for tea. So, I've seen some ginger tea. Kwanza imeandikwa hand-picked ginger tea bags, 100 count, caffeine free, gluten free, soothing and spicy. Anauza ngapi? Haven't they indicated the price? Ya wajaandika price. Tutafute yenye ameweka price. They not putting prices here. Happy Belly ginger herbal tea bags, 20 count. 20 tea bags, they are going for $3.26. So let's convert this to Kenya shillings. That's 484.11 Kenya shillings. 484. 484. Let's say 483. Let's say 483. 483. That's 20. Hebu tuone. Wajaandika hapo. A tea bag is around a gram. Let's say these are 20 grams. Or 5 grams times 10. 50 grams. 100 grams. These are 20 tea bags. 50 grams or 100 grams for 483 shillings. 483. Afu mkulima analipo shilingi ngapi? 43 bob. Pandoe package. Isn't that daylight robbery? Hata kuna zingine hapa. Branding is everything. We imagine. Now, let's look at coffee. Let's look at coffee. Acha hapa nione kama kuna Kenyan coffee. Woo. Yes, there is. Coffee. Kuna Henry's House of Coffee, light roast bando Kenyan and Ethiopian blend, whole beans, 12 ounces. 12 ounce. 12 ounce, tuangalia hizo ni grams ngapi. These are 340 grams. 340 grams, they wonder. You know, 340 grams, zinauzwa for $26.99. Yeah? Let's convert that to Kenya shillings. That's 4,008 Kenya shillings. 4,008. Get there. And then you tell us Kenya there is no money. Hii pesa yote. And the farmer is paid less than 100 bob. Even 100 hata ni mingi. 100 bob ni mingi. The farmer is paid less than 100 bob. Then you wonder, kuna gani ingine? Hadi kuna kahawa. Kahawa. It's KAHWA, Cuban coffee beans. No, not I don't want Cuban. There is this. Sijui inaitwa organic dark roast Sumatra whole bean coffee, 12 pounds bag, and Kenya AA medium dark roast coffee beans, 12 ounce bag. It's the same. So it's 12 ounces ni ngapi? To something, ama ni 3 something grams. It's being sold at $49.41. Let's convert that, man. That's 7,337.38 Kenya shillings. Nafikiri shit tunachoka. So this is around 350 grams. So if 350 grams is 7,337, what about 1 kg? A kg is 1,000 grams. Let's multiply that and divide. So 1, 2, 3 divided by 350. Let's do that math quickly. Tuone ikiwa kilo utapata pesa ngapi? 7,337 123 divided by 1,000. Hapana, 350. A kilo would be retailing at 20,962. Hiyo ni rent yangu ya miezi 2 na ama ni miezi 3. 20,900 hata ni 21k. So afu nashangaa inaitwa aje ile ngoma ya Jagwa, maskini atazidi kuwa maskini, tajiri atajirike zaidi, maskini atazidi kuwa maskini na tajiri. Na wapigia makofi. The poor people, wapi makofi yenyu? Because yenyu mmejiletea hiyo ujinga. Yani si ujinga, shida. Hii shida ni sisi tumejiletea because we cannot speak up. Or maybe I'm blaming you for nothing. But you need to know what is happening. You need to know, yani your coffee is you are literally selling your coffee, the best coffee you can have, the best grade, the best tea there is, for peanuts. You are just that money, hiyo 43 bob, tendo ununue nayo vitu utaksiwa. Ndio die poor because of your liking, because you're not educating yourself on what you are producing. Like now, I remember I was African trip some few weeks ago, and then I met this woman who was saying, "Hey, na huko majuu tuliachia vijana wadogo sisi, acha tukae huku." Yes, utakaa huko na utakufa ukiwa maskini, because hautai kutoka nje uone chenye kinaendelea. Hebu imagine you go and find that hiyo majani unachuna, you go to America tu unapiga lapu huko, you find that hiyo majani inauzwa for a kg, maybe it's going for 5,000. Hiyo utarudi waambia watu wenyu, bana tunasoma ufala bana, huko nje bana hii vitu yetu inauzwa pesa mingi. Yet we are complaining of how poor we are. Yes, by the poverty is a state of mind. Poverty is a state of mind. That's why those people in mashinani think internet inaletwa, it will be a bit beneficial if it will be used in the right way. Afu unapata vijana mashinani instead of thinking of how they will better themselves, wananunua tu nduthi. What will nduthi help you? What will nduthi help you? Mtu ana 43 bob per kg itakusaidia aje? So think it's bullshit that you are cooking huko up country nini. We should strive to educate ourselves on how we can be better as a community, because tuliekanga kwa vijiji na koloni. So we imagine a community that is not inaitwaje, hapendani. If your son or daughter makes it, you start saying it's Illuminati ama it's uchawi. And yet we go to the same church, we worship the same God, we listen, we read the same Bible, we sing the same hymn songs. And then when my kids wakijisaidia, wako wakataka kujisaidia, start saying it's chawi, Illuminati, nini, those shenanigans. Atu ocha wanakuwa na ufala mob. Ufala mingi sijui imetoka wapi. And then we do what? We are just listening whatever the politician says, you follow it like it's God who has said it. Yeah, the politician is just serving his own benefits. Even now, I've started blaming the politician less, because the politicians na watu ni mafala tu. Acha tu ni wasome ujinga. Yes. Acha tu ni wasome ujinga. Let me benefit even those cartels. Let me benefit. But hata mse akipewa hiyo chance ya kukua cartel hawezi kataa, because unaona wase first they have refused to get educated on the product they are producing. Wanaletea tu fertilizer wanakubali, wanaletea tu vitu wanakubali, wanaambiwa tu vitu wanakubali blindly tu. They don't want to inquire about anything else. Whatever they are told, And then when, let's say, me I'm a young person, I go to tell them some insightful shit. Kijana mdogo, unatuambia nini wewe? We have seen more than you. We have seen more than you. We are older than you. We are more knowing than you. You know nothing. You know nothing. That's why you continue being poor. Na watoto wataenda huko America, like for example fathers. I usually pity fathers because when I make it, I always consider my mother. More because mothers, they are the ones who kukapitia with their kids. Unapata bonus, hata bibi yako utamuonyesha kitu. Tu you give them 1,000 or 2,000. What is that, man? And then you expect the mother to go hustle, pay for the kids' education, pay for everything for the kids. Uko hapo tu uko na besti zako. For example, was it my brother who was telling me that there was a certain neighbor of ours who received a bonus? No, it was not my brother. It was something that happened in our village. So there was this neighbor of ours who received this bonus. Alafu akaenda kuokota pesa yake. I think it was the beginning of a weekend. The ninja came back the following week. Weekend imepita, he came back the following week akasema tulikuwa wengi kwa bank katufungia ndani. Sasa tujatoka for some several days, sasa ndio nimetoka. And anafika huko, no shopping, no money, nothing. And then you expect me as a kid of that house, when maybe I play my cards right, nipate some few chums, I come to you telling you, oh my father, this is now we are rich nini. Oh, ndakuacha huko. Kwa hiyo den, ndakuacha huko. I'll tell my mother, pack your things, we go. And you, I leave you there suffering with your bullshit because I just you're just bullshitting around. Yeah, I think people we should invest more. Yani like macadamia kilo inatoka 20 bob. Ebu let me look for kilo 20 bob. That's it. Yeah, but then you cook time macadamia. Let me look for macadamia nuts. So yeah there 8 ounces. How 8 ounces to 2 grams. That's 226 grams. 227 if we round off. 227 grams, they go for $12. $12.99. Let's look. $12.99 to Kenya shillings. That's 2,000 bob. 2,000 for. Tumeona tini grams ngapi? 227 grams. And let me take another note here. 227 grams. They are going to for 2,000. What about 1,000 grams? Let's do the math. Pole. I'm bad at math. So let's do it pole. So that as I understand, you understand. Are we clear? 1,000. Oh, it's 2,000. 2,000. 1, 2, 3. That's 1,000,000 divided 227. A kilo would go for 8,810. Tukiround off inakuja 8,811 shillings. So 1,000 a kilo, it's 8811. Na unasikia mkulima analipa pesa ngapi? 20 bob a kilo. What the fuck man? Macadamia zangu zioze kwa mti. But there is no way I can be selling to a person for 20 bob anaenda kuuza at kilo. Hata uze 4k man. Ka wholesaler tuache retailer kule hiyo 4k ingine. Imagine what the fuck. Shit, that's a lot of money man. And we imagine if this farmer was only paid hii pesa ni mingi. Hata huyu msee anaokota kwa farmers awape tu ruabe. Yeah, sold macadamia. Imagine what was macadamia 10 kilos. That's like hiyo nika mti nusu by the way. Yani mti nusu. I wish I'm recording with my phone. I wish I had another phone. Hii kabambe haiwezi piga. I wish I had another phone to call somebody from where I come from. Nimuulize mti naweza toa mwisho ni chunanga. It was about 5 years ago. 5 years ago walikuwa nalipa vizuri. I think a kilo was going for around 120. So anapunguza. Akianani macadamia zangu zioze kwa mti ama venye zita like and protect a shit with heavy equipment. Mtu anakuja kuniibia maze ayarenimu. Acha zioze hapo. Acha zikae hapo tu nizionange niseme yes my macadamia. Acha zioze hapo. But there is no way I would sell a kilo for 20 bob na mtu anaenda kutengeneza even billions bana. What the fuck? Have to know. And then we are just listening to what politicians say. Why can't we, if a politicians come, tunawambia pan hii macadamia tumeona inauzwa 8,000 kilo majuu. Hii ni macadamia ni yetu. Mbona tunapata 20 bob? Hebu tuelezea hadi si tuelewe juu. Just pray dumb for one moment to just understand what the fuck is happening. just play dumb, because this is just some bullshit we are being told. And then tunalipa heavy taxes. Mtu anatembea na gari 8. Gari 8 ni za nini? Kwani me if I was, let's say, the president, I would issue kani wanaitwaje, ama CS na PS, kani hizi zinaitwaje, hizi Tuareg zinanunuliwa hizi za gava, let's order each apatiwe 2 yake bodyguards makarao. Ati unapata msee anaenda gari 10 za nini? Hata mimi ndio nashangaa. Kwani akienda na moja atakufa? Some things are just bullshit, man. Some things are just plain bullshit. Then we can be developed. Ebu imagine if that person Ota has money. That's not a lot of money, but has money. He can afford these things. Ebu imagine mse kununua nguo ya thao Ota. It's like making a life and death choice, because that 1,000 in a dent serious. You ni serious. You can find that person mwaka mzima ameingia kwa majani day in day out, na bado ana struggle kununua nguo, which is a basic thing. Ana struggle kununua chumvi. Sasa ni 40 bob, amepandisha sasa ni 40 bob. Ana struggle kununua chumvi. Ana struggle kununua kiatu. Yaani mtu hawezi tembea hadi na kiatu mzuri, yet you have worked. Hii ni labor ya mikono yako, ati si ati kitu umefikiri. Hii ni nguvu ya mikono yako, yet you are struggling to buy a shoe, man. A shoe for 1,500 maybe. And then you are calling this a poor continent. Man, we are so rich, man. We are so rich, even we can't inaitwaje? We can't kufikiria how rich we are, man. If a country like ours is producing 2.166 trillion in a year, can we imagine if systems were working well? Can we imagine how much we would be producing? I think Africa would be a superpower, man. But we Africans, we have sijui nika tunafikirianga na makende ama ni nini. We are just thinking, which thief will we vote in next? Which bad person will we vote in next? Then yeah, there thing. Tumekuja kuambia tutawaibia. Yes. Tutakuja tuwapatie false promises. Yes. And then when the government does not deliver, we are there. This person is better than this in terms of being bad, so we should vote in the worst person. And then when a good person comes, why do we punish good people? For example, I was watching that documentary for Boniface Mwangi. I can't remember the title. This Boniface Mwangi documentary is just telling the people that what is good for them. And me, I was hearing his points were very logical. They were clear. He was stating the way forward. He was telling the people what is happening. But the people don't want that good person. They just want the person who is this. Oh, I've just come to realize, in my case, let me say in my case, because no one to give an example of. I grew up in a system where there are bad people over you. You're being told you cannot do it. You are nothing. Yani, a person is just demoralizing you. You are shown no love. You are shown, the opposite of love is what you are given. False promises. when you get this grade, I will buy you this. When you get that grade, nothing. When you do this, I'll do this for you. When you do it, nothing. But when you do the bad thing, you are punished. Yani, when you do the bad things, you are punished. But when you do the good things, when you are promised to behave well, so that you are promised to be given something if you behave well. And when you behave well, nothing is given to you. So, you grow up knowing that even if I do this thing, nothing will be given to me. And then, maybe you find a genuine person. I think that this is where trust comes in. You find this genuine person who tells you, when you do this, I'll give this to you. Okay. And when that person gives you that thing, when you do that good thing, unamuona kala, no. Hilo nithanipea. Pana sikuamini. I don't trust you. And this person who intends good of you, you are thinking that he's doing good so that he can harm you, because you have not kuzoead receiving good things. You are always receiving bad things from the people who are close to you. I think that's the mentality that we have. So that when you find a good person, you think this person is just behaving good so that he can exploit me, but he's there with pure intentions. So, I don't understand. I don't at all. I don't understand how we work, how we operate, how we are just, it's like walking fools, man. We are just walking fools. And then we are here complaining, bei ya mchele imepanda, bei ya unga imepanda. You imagine, we produce rice. Mwa iko hapo tu, next to us. Yes. Hadi watu wenye wako Mwea wana complain about the rice prices. Yeah, direct neighbors. Mwea si iko Kirinyaga ama. Mwea iko Kirinyaga. Even some part of Mbere kuna rice. Yet people in Nembu they are saying, mchele imepanda bei sana, hii hatuwezi afford, man. We are just walking fools, man. We are just walking fools. Unapata mtu ameenda wajuu, akaenda akainvest huko majuu. Kazi yake ni majuu. Kila kitu ni majuu. They will never invest in Africa. They will never invest in people in Africa. They will never invest in their people. They will never come to educate their people. You find that mtu ameenda ukajua vitu lakini huwezi kuja usaidia watu wenyu. You are just selfish. By the Africans, we are selfish as fuck. Selfish. And sijui I will kupambana with that thing. But hey man, if we continue, we are just doomed. Mi sijui mbona our president can go looking for jobs for us at 500,000 jobs Saudi Arabia ama ni wapi, ati why can't you invest in agriculture? Why can't you invest in the youth? Ambia vijana, yani invest in agriculture. Mimi sasa nisikie kila majani ni so shit, natoka Nairobi very fast. Bwana niko Nairobi, can just go up country almost to zero bills. Nalipa so per kg. Imagine you have 1,000 kgs. That's 100 Gs, man. Kwa mfuko 1,000 kgs, that can be attained within a month, man. I'll confirm the statistics, man, and I'll put them there. But tunasoma ufala sana, and it's up to us to kujisaidia, because these people who we elect, they are not kusaidiaing us. If they can't kusaidia us, see, then we help ourselves. Because an example, a person cannot kunya for you. You have to kunya yourself. So if a person cannot kunya for you, go kunya yourself. And if you have elected a person to represent you, and you feel is going against what he told you, see, it's your right to ask them, why are you doing this and you told us this? Then if you are doing the exact opposite, you should let another person who will do what he promises to us according to his promises. Let him do according to his promises. Let us see his work. We want to feel it. Because like now there is no hope. We are just surviving today. We have no hope about tomorrow. And then nikubaya. Yet we can't see the gold in our shambas. We can't see that's gold, man. Coffee, it's gold. Tea is gold. What else do we have? Sugarcane is gold. What else do we have? We have a lot of things. Mirror is gold. People have been taught with mirror. Instead of building churches, why can't we build industries? We are just there. Instead that we ask a politician, kuja tuchangie tujenge kanisa. Mtu anaweza ombea kwake ama ukiombea kwako maombi haifiki kwa Mungu. Tukipatana chini ya mti tuombe, kwani maombi itafika? We should be having industries. Yani majani inatoka, tuseme Embu, majani na coffee inatoka Embu, ikuwa already sorted to grades, imepakejiwa, branding ikafanywa, kila kitu ikafanywa Embu. Ikitoka Embu, it's a final product. Huko ndiko inauziwa, sijui to fountains inauzwa mangiri mbili huko. Mzungu ikamkubai, tunamwambia kilo ni ngiri 8 buda. Nano hiyo ngiri 8. Ka uwezi ishia. Pia sisi tunaweza kunywa hii kahawa, si ati. Kwani I don't get. Yani unapata mtu anaambiwa sijui majani tuipeleka wapi. People are not inaitwa kuwa inquisitive ama inaitangwa aje. Kizungu pia inapotea juu, pia mimi naumwa na kichwa juu hii shit. Yani people don't want to know what happens after the tea has gotten out of their hands. Hata kujua kabisa. As long as wamechuna wakapeleka kwa buying center. Tungoja 43 shillings. Tungoja 43 shillings. Shit. I want to know venye inafika kwa factory, venye ina processia. There was a time I wanted to do a documentary from when tea is being planted to kuchunwa, factory, being sold. You know what I was told? I went there. Sijui, the director was refusing to meet with me. Akatumana, akasema sijui I have to give a 2 months notice ili nipeleke barua ati approve within sijui another 5 months. Sijui ifanywe nini. Shit.